said I ain't had no style, y'all. I'm so upset. She said I ain't have no style. Yes, I got on sweatpants right now. I got swag.
If you say so.
They tell I'm handsome all the time.
In action. Hello, incredible one. I am Darnyelle A. Jervey. I can't stop laughing.
You gotta start over.
Oh gosh, okay. You made my eyes water and everything. Hello, incredible one. I am Darnyelle A. Jervey, and I am super excited to welcome you to Incredible Factor TV. Now, if you ask me, this is the place you must be if you want to learn how to grow your business, period. Every week, we take a question from someone in our community, and this week, we're taking a question from Karen. Karen wants to know, I'm kind of even surprised that I'm being asked this question, but anyway, I'm gonna go with it. Karen wants to know whether or not and how to decide whether or not you should work with your partner, especially before you get married, and what changes after you get married. The reason why I said, well, first and foremost, Karen, thank you so much for asking this question. The reason why I said I don't know that I should be answering this question is because the hell if I know. Here's the thing. I will tell you honestly that if you're going to work with anyone, you want to make sure that your personalities and your skill sets are complementary. You want to make sure that what they bring to the table and what you bring to the table can work together cohesively. So you definitely need to know that. Now, I think it's cute. I think it's great when I see couples that are, husband and wives and they're doing everything together. I think it's great. You're going to have to judge for yourself whether or not that's what you want. I think part of it is going to depend upon your love language. I think that there are as many arguments for couples who work together as there are for couples who choose to work apart. I think it gives you an opportunity to have some autonomy if that's important to you, and to have something that you do that is just yours. So it's really going to depend on you personally and the things that you want. For me personally, I believe that there are things that I can do with my partner and that businesses that we can build together, but I don't know about working together day in and day out. And I'm only saying that because his skill sets and the things that he desires to do are not completely synergistic and complementary to what we do here at Incredible One Enterprises. So it wouldn't necessarily work for me based on what I know his goals are. So let me back up and say this also. You want to have that conversation and you want to sit down and you really want to determine whether or not you're a good fit to work together. So not just looking at your skill sets, your strengths, and what you bring to the table and making sure that there's some complementary synergy, but what's the big why behind it? Why are you working together? What is the common mission? Is it going to cause more stress and strain than euphoria? And if so, then the answer might be no. I actually have a client who at one point in time was working with her husband, and she had to fire her husband because it just wasn't working. And although it was her vision to be able to work together, who they are independently and the way that they show up with their strengths day in and day out really created a lot of conflict and tension for them when they were attempting to work together. So make sure you do your due diligence, do your work, and get very, very clear about if you're the right fit, because you're not supposed to work together, and that's okay. There are, again, as many people who have success when they work apart as they do that have success when they work together. I do believe there's a fine art to working with your spouse, and I believe that there are people out there who can give you more insight about that. I'm probably not the person for that, but I thank you for asking the question. And now, more than ever, I need to hear from you. What is your 2 cents? Do you work with your spouse? Do you have insight? Are you a relationship coach or expert? And you have some more insight into what's important if husbands and wives or fiancés are working together, or even boyfriend and girlfriends are working together. What are some of the do's and don'ts of those types of relationships? I really need to hear from you, because this is not my wheelhouse. This is not a place where I just have expertise oozing out of my pores. So you'll want to make sure that you join us for the after party that goes down on our blog immediately following the episode so that you can share your 2 cents. And if you enjoyed this episode, do me a favor and subscribe. You can do it right here by hitting the subscribe key. Then you have my permission to use social media to share with your friends, fans, and followers. And I'm telling you, this would be a really good episode to share and to get people weighing in on. Because again, I'm not gonna perceive myself to be the genuine expert in this area, but I know that there are people out there that work with their spouses, have some insight, have some do's and don'ts, and all of that kind of stuff that would make for great discussion within our Incredible Factor community. If you know that you are ready to take your business to the next level, and 2016 is the year that you've decided that you're gonna grow your business with grace, then I invite you, I implore you to get in touch with us so that we can help you set up your plan to make 2016 your best year yet. This has been Darnyelle A. Jervey from Incredible Factor TV saying be better, be stronger, and more than anything, be incredible. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.